Ever looked up at a rocket launch and thought, how does that massive thing even get off the ground? Well, today I'm breaking down rocket science so it's easy to understand. Let's talk about thrust, fuel, and escape velocity, the essentials of how rockets work. First up, thrust. Imagine you're holding a garden hose. When you turn it on, the water pushes backwards and the hose jerks forward, right? That's basically what thrust is. Rockets work in a similar way, but instead of water, they use super hot gases shooting out at incredible speeds to push the rocket up. It's Newton's third law of motion in action. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Now, onto fuel. Rockets need a ton of energy to break free from Earth's gravity. This energy comes from fuel stored in big tanks. Modern rockets usually use liquid fuel, a mix of liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen, because it's super efficient. When these two mix, they create a powerful explosion and produce the thrust needed to lift off. Think of it as a controlled explosion that propels the rocket upwards. But it's not just about any fuel. The fuel has to be super cold to stay in liquid form, which is why you often see rockets covered in ice before launch and huge plumes of smoke and steam. Now, let's tackle escape velocity. This is the speed needed for an object to break free from Earth's gravitational pull. For Earth, that speed is about 11.2 kilometers per second. That's over 40,000 kilometers per hour. To put that into perspective, that's like traveling from Sydney to New York in less than 10 minutes. Crazy, right? So, how do rockets achieve this? They use multiple stages. Each stage has its own engines and fuel. Once the first stage burns out, it's jettisoned, making the rocket lighter and allowing the next stage to ignite and continue the climb. This staging process helps rockets gain enough speed to reach escape velocity, and that's how rockets leave Earth's gravity. They harness the power of thrust, fuel, and reach escape velocity to break free from our planet's grip. Rocket science might sound complex, but when you break it down, it's all about harnessing massive amounts of energy to overcome gravity. Next time you see a rocket launch, you'll know exactly what's going on. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more space content.